Get focused. This is where I clap. Is that right? Can't leave the time. Oh, I forgot to do a bit that is going to seem very. I need my lamp. Alright. Yeah. I was fucking with the lamp, and now it's broken. Not broken, but it's impaired. So, echo. Awesome. Good. What will we be talking about? I don't know whether I'm in frame or if the recording's still going, but you know, I'm gonna wing it. Currently, I am. It doesn't matter. Cut that up. PsycoNauts. I don't have a script, so I'm gonna wing it. It's fine. I'm not a big fan of having to go out of your way to progress. Well, that sounds bad. I don't like when the story is impaired by your actions in the game, because you're not really telling a story at that point. And interactive stories don't really exist yet. And you got Telltale or whatever is the remnant of that. But PsycoNauts is a collecting game, and that's what people are gonna bitch about. The things you collect are things of minor importance. I mean, once you get the cobweb collector, duster, whatever you want to call it, I forgot. There's no point in collecting the arrowheads, which is the currency in the first game. I don't know about future installments because they're not out yet. You collect like 800 arrowheads, which is like impossible without the dowsing rod, which allows you to collect larger amounts of that arrowheads. Man, this is trash. It's bright. I think what carries the game, and it'd be nothing without its humor, or, I mean, even its story is kind of weak. The only thing that really keeps the game going is its humor, and I think that's, when it's at its best, it's fine. When it's at its worst, it's mediocre. When it's at its best, it's fine. I'll give it a chuckle. Maybe a little laugh, but nothing, nothing coming out of my belly. I mean, the only memorable jokes in the game for me were the one of the Godzilla joke, and the Godzilla portion of the game. It's pretty much just a big joke. And I guess that's really all that comes to mind, which is not telling good, but it's funny enough to sit through the game, see what happens. Yeah, that's pretty much it about talking about the humor. It's not amazing, it's not bad. It's like watching a late night comedy stand up on Adult Swim. It's not going to be amazing. I mean, you make it rarity, you make it like rarity times 5, where it's like, no, Dave Chappelle was on. Whoa, I'm not cool by liking Dave Chappelle. But whatever. The difficulty is, it leaps. I think the game's first half is really easy until you get to the Milkman conspiracy, which is one of the best levels in the game, if not the. I think there's not many that can top it. The Milkman conspiracy is all about a guy who is insane and you go inside his brain because you are a psycho soldier or whatever, PsycoNauts. It's like special ops. You go inside his brain and then you, like, I guess, uncover the Milkman. So there's this. If you go around and you find stuff, if you find stuff, you can find out a story, and the story is one of he got fired from his job as a late night security guard. What else? Yeah. And his demons are with an asylum that he wants to burn down, which he does after you get through. I'm way ahead of myself. This is going to be awful. Let's just talk about, what am I talking about? Let's just screw it, start over. Beginning of the game, difficult, that's it, difficulty. First half, easy, until you have to have a cobweb collector, and then it gets hard. Just because boss fights are not easy. Sometimes they're non-intuitive, even. I feel like if I had to rank them, if I had like a tier list, I'd rank them like, how would I rank it? I guess from difficulty's up, easy, bitch baby down. We got with Lindsay, is that her name? Linda, go down, no way. Bring Linda down. Then we got, I'm not good at it. We got Phantom Opera joke. Phantom Opera was screwy because you had to chase after something, if I remember. And that was annoying. Not easy at all. And the guy who's Phantom of the Opera, his chase scene, when you're chasing him, it's easy. Sure. Not really, you can get through. Then you got, on top of that, you got his actual boss battle, where his aiming is impeccable. I mean, he can shoot you from like a mile away. And he has like targeting systems, it's crazy. Shoot fountain pens or whatever at you. Then I'd say bring it down Linda. I mean, Linda's below that because whenever you get to its last segment of the boss battle, you have to, you have to coerce the thing into a clamshell, whatever it's called, and then it bites down on its angular dongle thingy. I'm probably going to be forgetting a few. Below that, I'd say who's that girl? The cookie girl that can see in the dark. So she can see in the dark. You're supposed to use clairvoyance. Use clairvoyance to look in her eyes to see what's going on. And it's really difficult whenever she shuts off the lights. And it's only difficult because once you die in the game, you die in real life. Once you run out of lives, you have to start the boss battle completely over. And it's not like you start at a segment or one of its, phases. No, you start all the way over before you begun. Which is something that, well, you probably can't see me. Something that gets annoying. What else? What else is there? You got the bull fight. It's fine. It wasn't very intuitive, so I decided I had to look up how to defeat him. So you stick the bull with tranquilizer darts, and then you realize you have to help the bull, and then you kill a mandor or whatever. That one's not difficult, but it's not intuitive. Its boss fights are its weakest part, or weakest element of the game, just because they don't make it very obvious. And maybe it's me, maybe it's my dumb brain, but I think they don't make it obvious. You're gonna have to look up how to defeat a boss once or twice. Below that, I'd say one of the most annoying, different tier list, most annoying levels. I'd say one of them would be, there's a lot of annoying levels, especially at the end of the game. I'd say it'd be the parkour. You have to climb this sort of, you have to go up, and you have to do a parkour up where which is also not intuitive part when you get to the net part, where you have to jump across, it's floating nothing, and then you jump into another net, which is very difficult until you know actually how to do it. I'm not going to tell you how, because that'd be cheating. What else? What else can I talk about? I'm not very good at this. I think its difficulty spike is it's annoying. If I slam my head into my desk enough times, I can get through it. I got Google on my side nowadays, so that makes it easier. Games, its comedy is its best thing about it, and it's not funny per se. Of course, to each man his own thing. I think that it's best at its story. I think that's its best, which maybe I probably said something that wasn't. Are the lights working? Nope. Its story is where it does best. It's in-world telling, an in-world story. So instead of them being like a cutscene, in the beginning of the game, you're at camp. You can go around. You see people playing hide and go seek. You learn stuff. Rasputin or Raz. You can He learns stuff, he sees stuff, he's cool, he's awesome. His goggles, when his goggles aren't on and his hoodie's not on, he looks just like a freaking monster. What else? It's in-world storytelling is its best thing. I mean, with all the girls wanting to date the boys and the boys wanting to date the girls, and then the main hero and his love interest, they get together and you can read minds and play on jokes. And this is. Can you follow along? Probably not. You don't need to. You can just watch me stand here on a white wall with a lantern in the middle of an unbuilt house on my neighborhood that is completely unfinished. Not completely. Almost. Wait. No, it's unfinished, but whatever. Anyway, the game's mild inconvenience. The most infuriating part of the game is one of the last boss battles, where you have to climb up a series of obstacle courses, and to get up there, while you're trying to get up there, your perception of Rasputin's dad is throwing shit at you. And it's really hard to miss or dodge those projectiles. I like how it doesn't have I like how it doesn't have a difficulty setting. I may be wrong, or maybe I'm thinking of Ori and Whisper. Shit, Forest. Anyway. It's comedy and it's humor and it's in-world storytelling and it's story. Best parts about it, the gameplay, it's fine. You have to think. I think its gameplay isn't terrible. It's not, you're not going into Bubsy 3D. You're going into, it ain't Super Mario World. Its parkour and its platforming is it's mediocre. I mean, it's not very in-depth. I mean, you can tightrope, walk, you can swing from trampoline or whatever they call it, trapeze, because your character is a former circus member. What else about it? I don't know. The game's fine. Would I recommend people play it? Yes. If you have an Xbox, you should, I'd say. It came out on PlayStation, Xbox, Windows, and I think Mac. Odd how it didn't come out on Nintendo, because its humor is, I think the game is maybe teen, or is it M? It ain't for kids. It's for kids, but it isn't 100% for kids. It's like the 90s version of what kids stuff would be, There's sexual innuendos and there's, some swearing, whatever. But I'm a totally grown up boy, and I can handle a little bit of the language. This is going on for 18 minutes. This is great. The game's fine. I recommend it. I recommend if you have the opportunity to play it. I think it's a neat piece of history and of gaming history, which is a lot more interesting. It's not. Gaming history is sad. Real history is I'm an American, and the best history is American history. That's a joke. Please. It's a joke. I'm not a nationalist. Oh God, our country's doomed. I'm getting closer now. Is my face still in frame? I'm scared. It's dark in here. All I have, if I turn this off, it's really dark. I hope it's recording still. If not, you got audio, and I'm posting the MP3 onto YouTube. You can't do that. You kind of can with MP4. You kind of put just a video over it. Anyway, this is where I record the bits that I forgot to record, and my broken commentary on this game. This is where I turn off the camera and record a few bits that probably aren't going to fit well. Oh no! Interactive arts are trying to kill me. This video was originally supposed to be about Command & Conquer. It's not, because I got an Xbox Series X, because I'm a spoiled little shit. It's fucking dark.